Hello YouTube, this is Asatsu5. I'm getting over a respiratory infection, so excuse me for that. Part of the reason I haven't been online or on YouTube, but also, I don't make videos every day, so. But this respiratory infection has been a big inconvenience for me, and I hate it. But I recently ordered a new knife, and to tell you the thought process behind this knife, it's going to be a little bit shocking to some of you who seen some of my older videos, I think, if you remember. I decided after watching John Wick 4 that I wanted to make a John Wick EDC. And I do this. That's part of the reason why I got this watch. And my Walther PPK was because I wanted kind of a James Bond EDC. I like culturally and historically significant tools and weapons and stuff. And so every now and then I'll kind of theme things. I'll make a theme. Now, there was a big problem. I can't afford what John Wick gets. He has a bunch of gold coins, continental coins. I'm not made of that. So I have to go with, well, what's the best next thing? So I've looked at some 2011 handguns. I've looked at some affordable 2011 handguns. I've looked at some affordable 1911s in 9mm. And so I'm exploring that, but probably won't get that this year. So I decided that I'll start off with this. And I'll unbox it and show it to you and explain my thought process of it. And then I'll have fun with it and review it and test it and make videos of it sometime in the future when I'm better. Today's EDC is the Microtech Tactile, I think is what it's called. This is an odor knife that my brother got a long time ago and I traded for it. And it's a Semi Damascus. You see that Damascus doesn't go all the way. You might be able to, probably not, but you can probably tell there's a line in the middle. And this has a very fancy wood on it. I can't remember the wood, but I think I have a review on this knife from several years back. And I just happened to get it from my brother. We got DLT Trading. And for those of you who watch John Wick, you could probably guess what type of knife this is. See what this is. DLT. I think this is my first time ordering from DLT. I've shopped there looking at things several times, but I never actually bought anything from them. Now, those of you who watch John Wick could probably guess this was going to be an OTF, but those of you who watched my channel from a long time ago know that I kind of had a beef with Microtech. And I'm going to try to explain that here. Basically, I got a Microtech Ultratech, and the screws vibrated loose, and they had proprietary screws, and I didn't know where to get the bits. And we talked to a Microtech representative at a NRA convention, and he pretty much said tough luck. And I've concluded that it is a OTF, so it's probably expected that it's going to get a lot of vibration. I would like for them to Loctite their hardware, especially if they're going to use proprietary hardware. But the laws have changed, so maybe now that a lot of more states are legalizing switchblades, I'll actually be able to warranty this if something happens to it. Now, I decided to give Microtech another chance, and something that I've noticed with the super expensive knives, like the Randalls, the Sabenzas, the Striders, the William Henrys, and even Ultratech, There's so much, what's the word I'm looking for? There's so much hype behind them that they almost can't live up to their own hype, in my opinion. It's not a lightsaber. It's not an ABS Mastersmith blade, but they're super expensive. And sometimes I think when I get one of these types of knives, my expectations are way too high. So I'm willing to retry some of these. I'm, like Randall and Microtech and so on and so forth. But decided to try this out. And also, if you, there's the model number. If you look at the Microtech, the OTF on John Wick 4, Microtech came out with a John Wick OTF collector set, which is pretty expensive. But this company, I'm going to have to annotate the name of the OTF company, but it's currently like the most advanced and solid lockup OTF on the market, and its base model dwarfs anything that Microtech comes out with. At least the mid-range Microtechs, the base model of this OTF they used in John Wick. The base model is like 1,500 or something like that. And it's supposed to have zero play when deployed. I can't afford that. So that's why I went to Microtech. I was like, okay, I'm going to give Microtech a little chance because I have no other choice. This is an Ultratech Signature Series. As you can see, there's the illegible signature that looks really fancy. Double edge, the only way to go on an OTF. And that's the thing, when I was looking at Microtech, I wanted a black handle, double edge, OTF. This one was in my price range, and I'm selling things to counteract this. But I was like, oh, it's a signature series. I can kind of afford it. It's double edge, has black handle, so it kind of has that Man in Black suit kind of thing going on. And yeah, so this is going to be kind of my John Wick EDC knife. And I'm probably going to have to buy a hardware screw for this eventually if they haven't started Loctiting these. But has a glass breaker or skull crusher. I'm going to have to test that out. And I'm going to do battle blades with this. I'm going to take this and do meat cut test with this. And, I'm going to... Well, first I'm going to EDC it and use it as a utility knife, which is clearly not a utility knife. But then I'm going to do a meat cut test with it. So, yeah. Just thought I would show that to you. And give you something to kind of look forward to. And hopefully I'll get over this respiratory infection very soon. And I'll be able to do other videos as well. So that's it. I'm Asatsu5, and I'm out.